Welcome, class of 2025, and welcome to the first ever virtual Frosh orientation. My name is Mrs. Freeman, and I am your principal here at Pitman High School. This time of year is an exciting time for our incoming freshmen. You're starting your journey that is going to lead you into your future. The next 4 years of school will go by very fast here at Pitman, and we want to ensure that you make the best of these 4 years. During Frosh orientation, you will learn about the many opportunities that you have on our campus for educating yourself, building your capacity, and developing lifelong relationships. I would like to introduce you to our outstanding administrative team. Next to me in this slide is Mr. Aka, who is in charge of curriculum and instruction, Mr. Jacinto, who is in charge of English learners, testing, and student services, Mrs. Wright, our current Dean of Students, and Mr. Young, who is in charge of special education and activities. I would also like to introduce you to our iconic and legendary Athletic Director, Coach Walls. Coach Walls is someone who will affect you over the next 4 years of your tenure at Pitman High School, whether you're an athlete, a student in his class, or just a student on campus. Here at Pitman, we truly believe and live by our mission statement of success for each student. Pitman students will graduate as responsible citizens who are college and career ready. We do this through our vision of striving to be the model for success through innovation and support for all. We also have a school motto that shows our students are resilient, they persevere, and they work towards success. And that is said through our motto of never settle, never quit, roll pride. We embed this motto throughout our classrooms, all of our clubs, our sports teams, our band performances, drama performances, any activity we have on our campus, we embed never settle, never quit, roll pride. Before I turn this over to Mr. Aka, I would like to tell you a couple important things that you should know about for the summer and for next school year. Our office is open the entire summer except for the last week of June. You will have access to administrators and the office staff if you need to over summer break. Also, something really exciting that's happening on our campus. For the past 3 years, we've had a lot of construction projects. We have had a new turf field and all-weather track. We have new softball fields, a state-of-the-art industry standard culinary arts facility. If you take culinary arts or foods, you will have the opportunity to learn to cook in that fabulous, outstanding kitchen. We also are starting construction on a food service building just outside the pool and the girls' locker room, where it's going to be a food service, a pizza place to stop and get some pizza for lunch. And then there's also in the back of the campus, 6 new classrooms are being added to our school this summer. And we are currently in the renovation mode for redoing our pool. So we're going to have a new renovated pool with a new scoreboard, new electrical touchpads. Lots of stuff is coming our way on the pool deck. We're very, very excited about that. Something else that I just want to talk to you about and just kind of put that out there so you know it is a possibility of happening. In 2019, Governor Newsom signed a bill that requires all high schools to start no earlier than 8:30 by the 2023 school year. As a district, we're working together to determine if this is something we want to do for next school year or if we're going to wait for 1 more year. So there is a possibility that this coming school year, we could start school at 8:30. We will definitely give you guys information as it gets closer to that so you can make plans and prepare. I appreciate all of you guys coming today and watching this presentation. So thank you for taking the time. As you navigate through this Frosh orientation, Mr. Aka will explain what that looks like in a little bit later into the presentation, but please take advantage of this virtual site that will tell you about the classes, the clubs, the sports, and the staff who have live links to answer any questions. So next up is your assistant principal who will discuss our course offerings and programs here at Pitman.
All right, thank you, Mrs. Freeman. So I just want to go briefly into our course directory. Pictured here, available on our website. We do have hard copies printed available as well, if needed, in the front office. And just some of the things you'll find within that course directory that are very important. So I definitely recommend that you look through that, you as the student and as the parent or guardian, and there's some nice tools in there as well that we'll kind of reference as well. Within Pitman, a comprehensive high school, we have a very robust advanced placement program where you'll find a lot of different course offerings in core classes and the arts. We have like it says here, 114 college prep courses. So those courses that you're going to need to be eligible to go straight to a four-year university. Quite a few offerings there. You'll see those noted in the course directory. And I'm going to go into detail a little more about our CTE, Career Technical Education Program, which is just growing each and every year. We're very excited about that, along with some articulation opportunities where you can earn free college credit. So going into the classes in the STEM and STEAM in particular, you'll notice we have our science courses are based on the next generation science standards. So the names aren't just a traditional biology anymore. It's biology in the living earth or chemistry in the earth system. So take note of that. We've got great computer science classes from freshman year all the way through your senior year you can take. Engineering is embedded in the sciences, the ag courses, and we have a science Olympiad. The math is an integrated math series. So again, not your traditional algebra course, but a course sequence of integrated math 1, 2, and 3, all spiraled together, but still leading, which I'll reference in another slide, towards those calculus, statistics, or other college preparedness math classes for your senior year, along with a lot of great visual arts, music program, drama, theater. So please, I hope that you enjoy walking around the virtual tables tonight, getting to talk to some advisors and seeing those slideshows. This is just a reference to our math pathways. And so a lot of questions we end up getting are, which math class is right for me? Most of our students coming in as ninth graders are going to take that integrated math 1. That is a college prep. The algebra equivalent for that diploma course. However, we do have a system in place that Mrs. Cornell will reference to be able to take the honors level integrated math 1, or even taking honors integrated 2 if you are in a current 8th grade honors level class that meets that criteria. Counselors will be available tonight, and you'll get more information just by looking through this chart as well. And you can see it all leads to the goal that we want you to continue to take a math class every year, leading to your senior year. And if you're planning on pursuing a college, university, trade school, that's very important. Moving into pathways and the course directory, you'll notice that our courses that are those career technical education pathway courses will have a chart like this, a little flow chart for you to see how they fit into the whole pathway, whether they are articulated. With Modesto Junior College, you'll see the icon attached where you can get free college credits for earning a B or higher. A through G means it is college prep and can be eligible to meet those requirements. I recommend that in our course directory, and as you venture around, whether it's tonight and speaking with some of our advisors live, or watching this recording and navigating our Frosh orientation website later, that you'll have some good questions answered for you, but at least also a starting point. You don't have to know it all right now, but it just kind of gets you off to a nice start. Definitely pay attention to those prerequisite courses that were listed in there. So if you want to take a course like a 3D design, those recommendations to be able to take an art class beforehand are important. So you want to look at that as you map out your 4 years. Again, career technical education is growing and growing every year. We're looking to add new courses, new articulations. You can see that we have multiple agriculture classes, business classes, health science. Just a few years ago, we added sports medicine, consumer and family studies, child development pathway, food service and hospitality, like Mrs. Freeman had mentioned, the culinary and the foods, great classes there as well. And again, a lot of opportunities to get college credit in many of these courses. Other pathways to mention are video arts and the multimedia production pathway. Criminal justice is a very popular one for students junior or senior year. And again, software and systems development, like our computer science classes. So be sure to navigate around and look through all of our virtual tables again tonight with slideshows and some advisors accessible to you. I'm going to touch on this briefly, and Ms. Cornell will expand as well. But the 21st Century Skills course is a sequence of courses that are both semester long, college and career, and health and character ed. This is a graduation requirement, and all freshmen are placed into these courses However, we do have some options that will allow you to free up maybe some additional electives. So summer school forms will be distributed after the balloting process, and I'll go into that. Ms. Cornell again will expand on that. We do have an A period option, typically starts at 6:56 a.m. However, depending on that school start time, Mrs. Freeman mentioned, could change that a little bit. So it might not be as early down the road. Well, we don't know that yet, but it's an earlier class. Transportation is not typically provided to those A period classes though, so that is by choice. But we can answer more questions on that if you meet with counseling or contact our office. Or just in the regular school day where you do have room to fit these into your schedule, but those additional options are there. There will be, for the summer school option, a eligibility criteria based on grades, and we'll look at that and work with the middle schools once we get that information or get our interest from all of you who want to take it in summer. How that looks right now is all students that have been given their ballots through the junior high, Dutcher, Spratling, or if you're out of district and we can send you those. There's a little piece here that asks if you're interested in taking it in the summer school. If you mark that, that is how we will know, and we will get in contact with you by sending you that registration in the mail and going through that process. It's very important as a student that that is marked for us. But if you do have questions, you can contact the office as well, or speak with counseling, or reach out to me directly. Passage to Pride is something that we love to hold every summer for our freshmen. We enjoy seeing them beforehand, get those jitters out a little bit, get them to explore the campus, meet some upperclassmen who can be some mentors for our freshmen, give them some guidance, make them feel a little more comfortable. We know it can be intimidating coming to a large school. They do a lot of fun activities. And so this is something we do every summer. Obviously right now with certain things, we're going to do everything we can to make sure that if we can offer a safe alternative or, move forward with this. More information to come, but we just like to highlight Passage of Pride. And we really hope we can offer that for all of you freshmen coming in. And that's where you would get your schedule and you'd start to kind of get some of the books and collect those things. So very exciting there. Now, a little message from our ASB Vice President, Maddie Knows. So I'll play this video and then we'll come right back to you.
Hello, Future Pride, and welcome to Pitman. I am Maddie Know, your Vice President here at Pitman, and I'm also a Pride Ambassador. In a normal year, we would have a group of ambassadors here to discuss some of the fun clubs and activities we have to offer here at Pitman. However, as we await the return back to school, we still want you to get excited about what is to come in your next 4 years. Upon your arrival to Pitman, we will have an event called Club Rush, which is an easy way to get involved, and you can walk around the campus and explore some of the clubs we have to offer. Here are some examples of some clubs, such as Yearbook, FBLA, and Drama Club. Another popular event at Pitman are the football games. Here is a picture of the pit crew, cheerleading, and also the football team. The pit crew is where we come to cheer on the players, and it's a big community out there. Here's some other sports we have that people come out to watch, such as volleyball and water polo. Some more examples of the pit crew, which as you can see gets very exciting. Sometimes the band comes out. On the left, we have a volleyball game, and on the right, we have girls basketball. Here's a tradition we have at Pitman called the Pride Apple that represents pride and unity among the student body. We have an event at a week at Pitman called Pink Out, followed by the football game on the Friday, in which we spread breast cancer awareness. And here's another event we have, such as Homecoming, in which we have nominees followed with dress-up days and the big football game on Friday. ASB here at Pitman puts on rallies as well, such as the Welcome Back Rally, Homecoming, and Hoops Coming. Students get excited about the game on Friday and play fun games in the gym.
Thank you, parents and students, for attending again tonight, the Frosh orientation. Please do not forget to venture through this site. I definitely have to give a big shout out and thank you to Madison Curtis. She worked really hard at developing, organizing our virtual site for us. So there's a lot of great information. Just take advantage of going through it. If you have any questions, jump on the live links. You can always email any of us as well. You can call the office. The lines will be open. We're all here for you guys on tonight to make sure that you guys get your questions answered. This video that you guys are going to see, a day in the life of the Pitman Pride, was created by a previous student, Kyle Tran. And so I want to give credit to him for creating this video. It definitely is in a normal traditional year, a day in the life of a Pitman High School student. So thank you again and welcome to the Pride class of 2025. Never settle, never quit, roll Pride.
Pride.
Open up the champagne, pop. It's my house, come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. Cause we've done this before, so you come on in. Make yourself at my home, tell me where you been. Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Morning comes and you know that you wanna stay. Close the blinds, let's pretend that the time has changed. Keep our clothes on the floor, open up champagne. Let's continue tonight, come on, celebrate. That's how we do. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my duck off the crib, the spot, the pad. But my house is your house if you throwing it back. Excuse me if my home draining the sand. Soon as these happy faces land, you can run with the cash. Home run, slam dunk, touchdown pass. Mi casa es tu casa, so it ain't no holding back. Another shot of vodka, you know what's in my glass. It's my house, just relax. Welcome to my